Right, so starting this weekly vlog in Brighton. So me and my best friend have decided to come to Brighton just for the Saturday, and I will show you, yes queen, and I will show you what we're up to. But at the moment we're just walking to somewhere called the Square, so we will see what we get up to. So, I thought I would talk through, big gulp of coffee. I'm gonna change all my ear piercings. Now I found a few brands online, but I'm actually really thinking to change them. I'm gonna do a dedicated video. Obviously it's long awaited, of my plans, where I'm going with fitness. But I just wanted to talk through what I've been doing for the last few years, and I just didn't think anything of it until recently. Obviously I've been on meal plan for give or take about 5 years, and it's a long time to be on meal plan, but there's a few tips and tricks which I've learned along the way which I feel like could help anyone. So number one is definitely get yourself a cooler bag. Now I don't have a meal prep bag at the moment. I never really have had one, but I have when I was going to Brighton, as you saw from the first part of the vlog, I actually packed all of my food and my meals which I prepped the day before in a cooler bag, especially if you eat meat or fish, actually any food, and you want to keep it fresh if it's hot or cold. If you put 2 ice packs in the freezer bag, it will help it keep cool. And that leads me on to tip number 2. You want to make sure that you've prepped your food the day before. I've tried prepping it on the day, and although it tastes a lot fresher, it's just a faff. It's just a faff, and it just stresses me out, and there's always something that happens. So it's so much better if you just prep your food before and you plan everything out. Number 3 is, even if you're on prep or you just meal prep or anything, it doesn't matter. Choose you can go somewhere and enjoy your food. But personally, I prefer to take my own food, just purely because I know what goes into it. I know how my body responds to it. And as you saw from the vlog, the one before, I was out in London, and the difference I felt, and I walked about the same, 21,000 steps. I realised how much better I felt on my own food. I was still tired, but I actually felt a lot better. So I have actually bought these glass containers from Ikea, which I'm actually going to upgrade from plastic to glass, because glass is a lot better for you. Obviously it has no BPA in. If you don't know what BPA, it's a chemical which basically is really, really toxic for your body. So when you are prepping, it is important, and I should take my own advice. And when I say this, it is really important to make sure you're prepping into glass. For me, I meal prep probably every 1 to 2 days, just like cooking every 2, and then I weigh everything out so everything is exactly to the T. I also take my own water bottle, because hydration is key. So that's tip number 3. Make sure you've got a really good water bottle. Now at the moment, I don't know if anyone ever saw, like a few months ago, my Amazon haul, but I actually got this from Amazon, so it tells you how many millilitres are at the side. Now this is plastic, so I probably do need to get another one, or I'm trying to find a glass one just like this, but I seem to not be able to find one, so we will see. Tip number 4 is don't stress about it. If you I've been in these situations that I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to eat? It just removes that level of stress, and I get hungry at my set times, and my body's very used to getting hungry at 1:30, getting hungry at 4:35, getting hungry at 7. So it's really important that I always carry the meals. Oh, tip number 5, I think, make sure that you always pack an extra meal. So at the moment I eat 5 meals a day, so I packed 1 to 4, because the latest I knew I'd get home is like 10 o'clock, and then I have to eat my last meal, and my last meal's eggs, and that's a lot harder to carry, even though I always overpack on the meals, because I'd much rather carry it around all day and have that extra meal as security in case there's traffic or in case there's anything. And especially when you're not driving, it's really easy to whip it out. Tip number 6 is always carry cutlery and a straw. I swear to you now, I'm starting a teeth journey soon, which I'm going to do a whole video on. But I'm going to have to start even drinking my black coffee out of a straw. So that's always fun. But with me, I love being on plan. Last year, taking 5 days off. This year, I think I've had 3 cheat meals, and we're in July. So yeah, you can see, and 2 were after, yeah. So it's a dedication that I've always had, and my coaches really commended me for it. But it's just what I like. You can go out to these places, like when I went to Brighton, you saw that I had like 3 coffees and a Coke Zero, and you can go out and eat. Just for myself, this is how I'm doing. Reverse dieting changes this week, we need to go over. So the scale weight went up 3 kilos from 3 days. Now I knew that was probably water weight. So not massive changes, but changes. We're increasing my fats even more. I'm feeling so much better. So training is going really strong. I'm training at the moment 5 days weights. 2 days rests. So I'm training Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, rest on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday off, and then go again. I'm training this week 2 push, 2 legs, mainly glute dominant, and 1 pull, because back is my strongest point. So I should just kind of ease off the back for a second till I've actually figured out what I am doing. Food wise, increasing blueberries, slightly increase in sweet potato, increase in my eggs. So my last meal, my coach is really, really good. Dan is really good at pushing and pulling me. Like, he's really increasing my foods in ways that I'm like, oh yeah, 100 grams of blueberries, when a month ago I was having 50 grams. And those little changes, I like eating voluminous foods. So he does set me foods to eat, and he does give me flexibility. So with meals 2 and 3, it just says greens, so I can have any type of greens. But I'm feeling really good, and I just wanted to make sure I spoke in this vlog. If you haven't already, make sure you give this video a like and a subscribe. I hope these tips help someone else who's also prepping, and if you have any tips of your own, make sure you leave them in the comments down below. I also have been spending a lot of time on my secret project, which I am going to let you know in the next 2 months. Just a lot of work goes into it and a lot of time. So I'm going to crack on with my work and my little secret project, and I will catch you in the next video.